I gotta take my teeth out.
I should probably do the song.
I got some Clams Casino over up in this bitch. I'm fucking excited. I didn't know that.
You giving me one of them?
Get out of my food. Oh, hell yeah. You are like making love. You're like,
Because you're supposed to make love to food, especially if it's cooked with love.
this is cooked in all sorts of good. But you're like, Don't chew in the microphone.
Oh my God. People like to hear that. Did you know that?
No. So what is this stuff like? Crab? So I'm not big on crab stuffing. I'll take a bite. Who's this woman that did this? Wait, am I eating
where's
this
that
right
card?
now? Hold on, I got savory and then sweet. I gotta eat this. I am so happy right now with this Clams Casino. I cannot even. Can we not, Eric? We can just keep eating.
Are you gonna give me one more of those or what?
If I have to.
Just one.
Delicioso. Magnificent. I'm so ready for this too. This is going to Michael Mays.
Where's that card?
Oh my God.
No, this
Oh
is tastefully
my
inappropriate.
God. You know those ice creams that have the crunchy on the outside?
Is that what it is?
These got a lot of vodka in them.
Oh my God. Are we rolling? So I just want to shout out to Dip Treats by Shannon. We just ate some vodka-infused, candy-covered, coated, delicious strawberries.
Shannon, you are my girl.
Yeah, so check her on Facebook, Dipped Treats by Shannon.
So she infuses them with vodka?
Yeah.
She does the dirty work for you.
Yes, Shannon.
God, that was so good. Oh
We ready?
my God.
Ready?
I don't know if I have some. Do I have shit in my teeth?
You do, but so what?
I do.
No, you have some on your lip though.
I got crusties.
You got little crusties, little crumblies.
Oh, does you good? Let me wipe that off. Cheers, bitch. Oh.
Welcome.
Welcome back.
Welcome back. I know, it's been a week.
It has been a week.
It has been a week. We appreciate the fact that you guys understood. We, took a little day, a little
Fun
week,
in the sun.
a little fun in the sun. But we are back for our season finale.
Season 1 has come to an end. This is it. We are going to take a little hiatus, do a little
just a short one.
brainstorming on what we're going to do for season 2. We have some great meetings with some really cool future contacts that we're going to be working with, and we're going to take a little break to enjoy this rest of summer.
Yeah. But we will be back on September 3rd. So for the rest of the summer, you guys enjoy, and make sure you check out our sister show, Unsexed, and another new show that that has just dropped last week, Tropical Girl Show. That should satisfy your summer appetites while me and Katie are, chilling,
Drinking by the pool.
drinking by the pool.
But today we have to thank Prime 82 for making the best Clams Casino, which I am a weak-hearted soul for, and some stuffed mushrooms.
So
Bomb,
good.
as you heard us
Yeah.
making love to the microphone.
Yep.
It was so good. Thank
So
you, thank you,
good.
thank
Yeah.
you.
So they are our sponsors this week for the show. So make sure you guys head on down to 181 West Town Street in Norwich, Connecticut, and get yourself some great Clams Casino, stuffed mushrooms. Their like Southwest chicken salad there is really
Yes, they got a
good,
spicy
Spicy,
dressing.
so good. So yeah, thank you, Alex, Mario, and the whole crew down at Prime 82 for sponsoring the show this week.
Yeah, thank you. With that being said,
Oh, and Coco's back. Coco,
Welcome back, bitches.
Yes, we're so happy you're back. Even though we love Yanka, you know,
Yanka killed it last week.
she did. She did kill it on the last episode.
Got
but, you know,
Yanka on the beat.
we got that Yanka on the
On the
beat.
kick drum.
On the kick drum. You taught her well. You taught her well. But it's good to see you, girl.
It's good to see you guys.
How
I've
are you-
missed you.
Yeah, how you been?
You know, I've been out here living my best life.
Yeah, we heard.
I'm losing my voice. Yes.
All that partying you doing.
I'll be out here. You gotta drop it like it's hot.
Drop it like it's hot. Show us how you drop it, Coco.
Do you hear them knees crack?
So
We
hard they
did.
fell off.
So yeah, let's get into it because we've definitely had some things.
So we went out this weekend and we went to the Andrea again, and Chris actually had a friend from LA. Can we say his actual name?
Yeah, Nick the Aussie.
Yes, came to visit, and we had a weekend.
Wait, Nick's Australian?
Yes.
How did I miss the accent?
He's an Aussie because did he come to chapter 1 that night?
He
Yeah,
did.
we did.
Oh wait, but why would you be there?
Because she was out there partying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I know, but like, why would
right.
Huh.
Yeah, no, I didn't pick that up at all.
what?
Really? He's got a very,
I
very
mean-
girl. You must have been like 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 drinks in when you met him. It's okay.
His accent
your
is almost
business.
as good as mine.
Can somebody
darling.
tell her she does not have a good?
Hello, darling.
Oh, and there goes the hands.
Figgy pudding.
Figgy pudding. Yeah, we had a really, really amazing Saturday. So let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Well, you know, as people know, I'm Native American, so we had to get up. I had to go to a tribal council. We had to vote for our tribal council. So I went to the powwow briefly. I let Nick see kind of, you know, that kind
What
of
you're-
side of me,
yeah.
and then we headed out to the Andrea, and I thought we were going to be caught in like massive traffic getting there, but it really wasn't terrible, and the weather was perfect.
So fun.
So fun. But we get there, and my one caveat was Trixie. Trixie was our waitress. Now, that's not her real name, but we're going to call her Trixie because that's what she reminded me of. If you guys understand where I'm coming from, you get the reference. Trixie didn't know a goddamn thing. She didn't know what was on the menu. She didn't know what was gin, what was whiskey, what the beer
Scoot's
menu
like-
was,
Scoot-
and then never went and got us a menu.
No, but Scoot's like, let me get didn't he say gin or
He went to Hendrix.
Hendrix? And she goes, is that whiskey?
And right there, I knew we were in trouble.
And then Nick was like, what do you have for lagers? And she's like looking at
I
the
don't
book. She
really
goes,
know what a lager is.
I don't really know what lagers are, so I can't really help you. We're like, okay, we'll take a White Claw. Everybody knows what that is.
Yeah, you know, and it had to be pointed out to me too that, you know, we are still in the middle of a pandemic. I know people, we like to think that we're not, but we are in
We're
certain
not.
aspects. We still are, and a lot of people still aren't working, you know, so it's hard to get good help. And you know, Trixie was giving it her best, but I think she needs to do a little research on her job and what
Her menu.
on her menu, and
But then we went
or
inside.
give us a menu so we can just pick off of it instead of asking her because she just didn't know.
But then we went inside. We meet this awesome bartender, and he's giving those fucking vodka gummies.
Oh my
which
God.
took me from like 0 to hero, and I was all sorts of fun.
Kiki came out, but we had great conversations. I think
We did.
we did.
One of them we were talking about is like, how do you become a fluffer? Like, how do you, like, I don't know, for those who don't know what a fluffer is, but they are the person who gets the porn, like in a porn, they get the male ready, correct?
The male or the female?
Well, no, because what do you have to get?
I mean, sometimes you want like hard nips, you know.
I mean, you can just.
Are you telling me they prepared nipples before the scene?
I think they do. Have you ever seen Showgirls where like the guy
don't-
came out and he's just like ice them, put some ice on them?
Really?
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like you just gotta be like. "Meh, meh, 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 meh."
Some people might not have like sensitive enough nipples and they need a little extra.
But how do you become okay, here's my thing too. It's like you're growing up, you're going to school, and you're like, okay, I'm looking for a job, and you're reading, back in our day, like you're reading the newspaper, and it's like advertisement, fluffer needed. Like, what do you, like, is that your aspiration? Like, you're going to be, no, I'm going to say it how it is. You're going to be the person that takes it before he actually takes it and enjoys
Well,
it?
no,
Like,
I feel
come
like the
on.
fluffer is more of like a hand thing. Like you use your
No.
hand and maybe your mouth. Like again, I don't know, but I would imagine like you're not actually having sex with these performers, but you're like, you know, you're like getting them ready and like turning them on and like, you know, giving
Yeah, so
them
I feel like you get the fucking raw end of the deal. Like, okay, I'm gonna get you all hot and heavy, which clearly I'm sure that person gets all hot and heavy, and then you're just like.
I don't know
tossed
if
to
it's
the
necessarily the
side.
raw end of the deal. I mean, I feel like some people really like foreplay. Right, Coco?
Yeah, but then they want the end result.
Yeah, or they can go home and masturbate.
I know, but no. What do you think about fluffing?
Well,
Have you ever done it, Coco?
so I had a breast reduction. So sometimes my nipples are not on the same page. One will be hard and one will not be. And so sometimes I'll just have one hard nipple and I'll be like, come on. The other one, I'm like twisting her. I'm like,
Guys
come on,
are so
baby.
lucky. They're
Hold
like,
on,
oh,
can
you know what?
We want to let's do a picture side by side of your breast reduction and your non-breast reduction. Ready? Boom. Oh, damn. Yeah, girl. You definitely had them taken
Honey,
down. Honey.
no wonder why your knees were creaking.
Those some big titties, girl. Yeah, I mean, I don't really know like how somebody would go about like applying for that job. Like, is it on like, you know, LinkedIn or?
I know, right? And then you're like, oh, you have to do your resume. Oh, what was your last job? I was a
fluffer.
Professional fluffer.
Yeah.
I was a PF.
Yeah.
I don't know. It just seems kind of like whack to me. Like you do all the work and then you don't get any of the.
Well, you don't do all the work. You do the beginning work, and you have to do like the in-between work because, like in porn,
Her check or his check better be just as good as the fucking.
well, probably not.
yeah.
But,
See, that's whack.
but we don't know what the check is. It could still be good, you know.
No, I don't agree.
If anybody knows, let us know. I mean, again, you don't have to like send over your, you know, your invoices or your W-2s or whatever, but you know, let us know how much you make when you're fluffing on a set. We want to know. I'm sure people want to switch jobs. You know, and it's like McDonald's isn't working for me, and let me go be a fluffer. They're probably making more money than McDonald's workers.
They make a lot of money though, too. I think once you climb up the ladder.
Yeah.
McDonald's?
I'll take a fish
I'm sure
fillet.
you can
I'll
climb
take a
up the
fish fillet though.
No, absolutely not.
What? It's the best thing on the menu, and it's like 300 calories.
Is it really?
Boom. Yeah.
So the other thing that we were talking about was, you know, like trimming and like,
Yeah.
making the trunk look bigger. I think that those things were kind of said with the guys anyway.
Remind me, because I was severely intoxicated.
We really weren't at this point of the night.
Well,
we were
still
like
remind
still
me.
the day, but they were, we were talking about like hair
Yeah.
and whether it's acceptable or not.
Pubic
because
hair?
Scooter shaves everything.
Yeah.
And
Was I there for this conversation?
you were, because this is one of the things you were like, write that down, write that down, write that down. She was, write that down, write that down.
So yeah, I think we've talked about. I don't know why I would have said that, because we've talked about this, and like, but the bush is coming back, and
No, we're not talking
Like-
about that. The bush is not coming back. Fuck that.
but like trimming, like
But I think we're talking more about male trimming and like whether or not it actually makes your dick look bigger.
well, I think if you don't shave and you have actual pubic hair, which it's 2021, why the fuck do you have any pubic hair? I guess it could hide an inch or two, depending. Oh God, pubic hair is so gross. It's so nasty.
See, I don't mind it as long as it's like
No.
kept. It can't
Like-
be like wild, like jungle hair.
Like not bald, razored,
Sometimes
but
bald looks weird too.
not bald. What do you guys take to it? A fucking razor, not a razor, a
man's-
beard trimmer, like a beard trimmer.
yeah.
So it's just trimmed. It doesn't have to be bare skin, but it has to be.
Yeah, I mean, it shouldn't be like it should. Your pubes shouldn't start at your thighs.
Gross. Speaking of thighs,
What?
Sex Life season or episode 3.
Oh, she finally watched it. Have you seen it, Coco?
I just started watching episode 1.
Oh.
Oh my God, Brad!
I told you.
It is not a prosthetic.
No, it's not a prosthetic. And I think we talked about that too.
He is hung like a motherfucking horse.
Now, without giving spoilers, though, I always thought it was interesting that the actress in there, like, immediately started dating this guy.
Yeah. And didn't she leave her man for
She
him?
did.
It's
Yeah.
called being dickmatized. It's a thing.
Dickmatized.
And he's Australian, so like that Australian
Dickmatized,
accent.
I
There's
love
something about the Australian accent. I
The
feel
Aussie.
like
The Aussie.
Yeah.
the Aussie.
Aussies will get you every time.
Dickmatized.
Yeah,
Yes.
you never been dickmatized? Like, he's not even that good looking, but the way he dicked you down was like, ooh,
Dick
Yeah.
you
I
down.
could see forever.
And ever. Yeah, I feel like I'm too old to get dickmatized now. Like I can get temporarily dickmatized,
No,
but
that
it's
just
never
means
like.
you need to be dickmatized.
Yeah,
You need some D in your life.
yeah.
How do you know I don't have D in my life?
Bear.
I don't have permanent D, but I got D.
You got the sliding D's.
I got
And
the
he's got
slide.
them D's and them DMs.
Put some D's
You
on
better
that bitch.
stop, Coco. You better cut it out.
No, but great show, honestly. And I have to say, like, it has made me. So we watched it, and I attacked Scooter every night after we watched it. So, ladies and gentlemen, watch it together. And I promise you, if it doesn't do something for you, you guys are done.
You know, it's funny.
No,
it's just
lost
like,
hope.
Yeah. One of my aunts was just like, "Oh my god, you gotta watch it." And I was like, "Oh, cool." I'll throw in a couple episodes, whatever. I watched the entire season, first season, in one night.
Scoot's like, why are you so into this? I'm like, psh.
Is that why your left hand is so jacked this week?
Coco, you shut the fuck up, girl. And
Coming
that was
for you.
3 weeks ago. She coming
Three
for me.
come for you.
3
So you
weeks
guys
ago.
have to hear this. I had my first. You know what I'm gonna say.
I don't know.
I broke a toilet.
Yeah, she broke a toilet in our Airbnb.
At an Airbnb.
So we left the beach. We go back to go hang out for a little bit. We were gonna hit the town afterwards, so we get back from the beach, and we're sitting at the table, we're talking, and it's finally time for us to start getting ready to like go out. And Scooter want to take a shower, so. Me and the Aussie, we go outside, just kind of hanging out. We actually talked to the owner of the house while we were there, and I come in. I was like, "Where's Katie?" I was like, "Oh, they're both in the bathroom. Cool." Next thing I
5
know-
minutes.
Yeah.
Give me 5 minutes.
Yeah, give me 5 minutes. Chris, can you come here? And I'm like,
I think I
What do you
did.
mean?
I think I did something.
yeah, no. Well, at first when she's like, Chris, can you come here? I was just like, are they asking me to join them? Like, what's happening right now? So she comes out like in a towel. She's like, I think I broke the toilet. And I'm like,
There's water all over the floor,
floor.
and it is dripping, dripping, and dripping. And like, I may have gone too far with twerking.
you may have? No,
And
you
I
did.
broke
You did.
the toilet.
She broke the damn
Oh.
toilet. So like we literally had the ice bucket that the rosé was in, like underneath the toilet, like catching the water.
And then we're like, okay, it's okay. We'll go out. Let's
yeah.
go.
And then we went out. But yeah, you definitely sex broke the toilet.
Yep. So then I'm out. We're out. And we go into this restaurant and we see Coco. She's like, Katie, you have a stain on your shirt. I went out with a cum stain on my shirt.
You did. She did. I actually tried to warn you. I was like, what's that on your shirt? It was still wet at the time. I'm
was-
sure when it dried, you knew exactly what it was.
I don't know. Clearly, I'm a downward spiral.
Or maybe you're just a down ass bitch.
Yes, Coco.
I'm proud of me and my man's toilet breaking.
Yeah, hopefully we don't get charged for that. I just drooled.
You all right?
No. It's been a long week.
But so my next thing is, and I think we talked about this a lot this weekend. Guys, we have to make sex okay to talk about.
Yeah.
It is okay. Sex, like say sex. Like we were out and somebody said to me, they're like, "Oh my God, one of our friends is like having the worst sex life because of your podcast." And we're like, "What?"
Huh?
Because we keep calling things out, and I guess they're watching it together, and it's like, are you telling her things about our relationship? Is this? And I'm not like, when I say these things, I'm not calling out our friends
No,
or friends of
no.
friends. Like, it's more, I take it out of that realm. But I mean, it's okay to talk about sex.
But you also work in the bar environment, so you're getting this. It's never specific. Like you're hearing this from multiple.
Right, but you know how like they always say
Sources.
like the chicken, what came first, the chicken or the egg?
Yeah.
What came first, sex or communication?
Yes, we did have a very.
What do you think came first? Do you think?
Well, there
that
had
you
to be
com-
some sort of communication, even if
No.
it was like,
No.
you're communicating.
See, I
sex.
think sex comes first, and then the communication.
But how do you
because-
communicate that? So yes, but there has to be some sort of communication
But
about
right,
sex.
but you meet somebody. It's new, it's whatever, or even if you're not, maybe you've been dating a year and you're scared to try something, so you try it, and then you communicate like, okay, so what I don't like is this, or what I do like is this, and I like you to do this, or I don't want you to do this.
Right.
I feel like the sex comes first, and then the communication.
Well, have you ever seen pigeons or cats have sex?
I'm sorry, what?
Have you ever seen pigeons or cats have sex?
No.
Pigeons?
Yeah, you never been in the
I didn't know-
park or something, and then you watch.
Oh, when
the
they're just like
pigeon?
flying around.
Dude,
No.
male pigeons and male cats just fucking spring it on ya.
Oh, yeah, they're
All
just
of a
like,
sudden they're like, yeah.
What?
Have you ever heard cats have sex?
No.
Yes.
It's pretty traumatic.
It's traumatic, actually.
No.
Yeah, and sometimes they get like stuck together.
I have a video on my phone. I'll show you later.
Oh,
All right.
can't wait.
Should we put the link up?
No.
We might get flagged.
No,
Yeah,
if we
for
put the
sure.
link up, we won't get flagged. We just won't put it in the show.
Heard. But,
But-
yeah, pigeons, they're aggressive.
I
They'll
didn't know.
just-
I had no idea.
I didn't know pigeons have dicks.
Me either.
Next time you're in like Central Park or something, watch the pigeons.
I hate Central Park. I'm afraid to get mugged.
Honestly, it makes me think, I'm like, I am so glad to be a human. You know, imagine being a female pigeon and this fucking male pigeon just running up on you.
Oh wow.
Shit, no. No. So, I mean, in year one, that thinks that communication comes first, that you should talk about things. But like, here's the thing: if you're hot in the moment, just a tad, if you're hot in the moment, you're not gonna be like, oh, so what I'm about to do is stick 2 fingers in here and do this. Like, you're not gonna talk like that. You're gonna do it. You're gonna be about it, and then you're gonna talk about it.
Sorry, I'm eating one of.
I mean, that was probably the worst timing ever.
I know it was, but I reached down and I saw it.
God, let me eat the strawberry right now.
No, it was actually a stuffed mushroom from Prime 82.
Oh.
Yes.
No.
No, I'm agreeing with you that.
Oh,
Yeah, yeah, I'm agreeing with you that like you definitely have to get sex out of the way first to see like how you vibe sexually, and build a comfortability to be able to have those conversations. But sometimes it's not about the sex that that brings the conversation. It's about the comfortability with the person. It's just like, do I feel comfortable even talking to this person about sex? You okay, Coco?
I just choked on
Wrong pipe.
Coco in the wrong pipes.
No, yeah, and I just it infuriates me that, not infuriates me. I guess that's the wrong word. I guess it's like sad to me that so many people are so shy to talk about sex. Sex is sex. It's sex.
Yeah, you have to do it if you want to have babies.
No, you have to do it if you want a successful relationship.
Or if you just want to be a pleasant person to be around.
Yeah,
That is true.
Because
I'm
if you're not getting
probably-
satisfied, then it's like a spiral. Like, so you don't communicate because you're too shy or you don't want to upset the person. So that person's going to continue to do the wrong thing, and then you're not going to get satisfied. So you're going to get annoyed and angry. So then you guys are going to create another argument, or I don't know, if maybe you guys don't fight, and then that's going to create a whole other awkward moment, and then it's just going to spiral. Just talk about it.
Yeah, and communicate like even during sex.
Oh yeah.
You know, and we talked.
Fuck yeah, like talk like, oh yeah, you
Yeah, you like that? You fucking like that? Yeah, you know you like
You
that.
gon' take
You
it.
gonna take that.
You give me that. You give me all that.
But I think that also triggered another conversation with us about like how men these days are like little boys when it comes to
Yes.
that. Like they can't process being told that they're not
That they
necessarily
suck.
doing something. No, it's not even that they suck.
A lot of them do suck. A lot of them suck in bed. A lot of them suck in bed.
But
A lot of
not-
them suck a lot of places.
Yeah, but here's the thing: it's just like anybody can be taught how to not suck. You need to get over your ego, and if you really care about your partner and like wanting to keep that alive,
Well-
there needs to be those conversations.
Right. And here's my thing, though. Okay, so a guy leaves a relationship, and he's like, you know, this girl liked, I don't know, she liked a jackhammer, and she liked a 2-second lay, and then to carry on with her day. And he thinks, okay, that's what I'm going to do with this next girl. What worked for your last girl is not going to work for your current girl. Again, with the communication thing and like trial and error.
Right.
But like, the more I am 39 years old, the more freaking people that I meet and couples that I meet, it is the guy who is tired of having sex, doesn't want to have sex, is boring, doesn't want to experiment. It's literally the fucking guy. And they're all like, they get around their guys and they're like, oh yeah, my girl's so boring. Oh, she doesn't want to do this. Oh, she doesn't want to do that. No, dude, it's you.
It's you.
actually you.
Trust me, it's
It's
you.
so
Because
crazy.
I talk to your girl,
But it's
and
so,
she tells me a lot different stories.
Yeah, it's
much
crazy
different
to
stories.
me that how many the stats of how many guys it is versus the actual women it is. Why do I have such a hard time with women and woman?
So I feel like when guys have, when they're vocally, like when they have a hard time vocalizing, like their sexual wants and stuff, it's because I feel like 9 times out of 10, they're super fucking weird and freaky in the bedroom, and like they're into like weird shit.
Like what
And-
kind of
and they,
weird
like,
shit?
Like, well, this isn't necessarily weird, you know, to each their own, but like femdom, you know, I feel like some guys are like, also farting is a thing. A lot of guys like farting.
Scott would die.
Scooter.
He would be like, check, please. We're done. Give me my ring back. I'm out. Like, done.
But Scott is, and this is not a dig at Scott, like, Scott is a very masculine man, but he definitely has, those are some of his more feminine qualities, is that, like, you know, farting and, like, that kind of stuff. Like, that never bothers me, but it's not a fetish of mine. Like, please don't fart. If you can help it.
Dutch oven.
But that's like fun shit. Like,
Oh my God,
not,
he would die.
let's not do that, like, when we're, like, being intimate.
Can you imagine like being like all romantic and the guy does
Yeah.
it and then covers your with a blanket and you're trapped?
I had an ex who used to do that to me all the time.
Shut up.
Yeah.
Did you do it back?
Of course.
Okay, that's gross. So you both are just under the sheets like doing that?
No, it wasn't like we would like surprise each other. It wasn't just like, oh, we're just gonna be under the sheets farting. It's just like he would like hit me with it one day, and I would like, you know, one Sunday morning, one Sunday morning, I would do the same thing. It's just like, oh, I gotta try. I'm gonna get, gotcha. Exactly. It was like gotcha, bitch moment. So, but it was never like during an intimate time. It was just like, no. But with farting though, it's not the act of farting though. Like, I feel like when you fetishize farting, it's a different kind of vibe, because like you're hearing noises that you put into that body, as opposed to like somebody just farting because they ate something. You know what I mean? Like, you're putting air into that body and you're hearing back what you did, and that's what turns them on about that.
Oh my God, buttholes queef.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Yeah, buttholes queef.
What?
Buttholes queef. Like, you.
I hate that word queef. It's such a weird word for me.
Yeah, whatever, queef Latifah.
I can't. Coco is on fire today. Welcome back, bitch.
It's so gross. But it's so stupid because it's just air.
Yeah, I know. And like most of the time, the air that you're like fucking into somebody doesn't smell. It just, you hear the sound. It's a sound.
When someone starts pumping air into me, I'm like, whoa, whoa.
I know.
Stop right there.
Yeah. So I agree. It gets to a point where you're like, okay, hold on. Hold on. Do we have a noise machine in here or something?
Oh my God.
Let's turn the music on real quick.
I literally will be like, no, it's you. It's not me.
It's always you, not me.
Yeah.
That's funny because like with the whole fetish thing, this guy I know met a woman and she used to work at a club, and he asked her her craziest fetish moment that somebody had asked of her. And she was asked to pee in a cup, and he drank it the entire shift. No, can't you? I don't know that you can die from that. I mean, like, you can survive if you're in
the wilderness, yeah.
in the wilderness, but like,
But you got to drink like clean pee though. Like, if you've had like a whole fucking night and you're eating and you're drinking and you're putting all sorts of body in there, you know, all sorts of stuff in your body, and you piss out like that fucking orange piss. Nobody wants to drink that. I don't think that's gonna hydrate you. That's gonna get you high and drunk, and you know what I mean. But like when you have like that clear piss of like a clean system, I think that's what will hydrate you.
Man
like-
vs. Wild taught me to pee on a t-shirt in the middle of the desert.
Or find a
and
snake
fucking
skin.
just- Oh my God, you watched the episode?
And what?
Of
And
course
what?
I
What'd you
have.
just say?
Or find a snake skin, or like an
And so
empty
you-
snake skin.
you
You can
pee
pee in
in?
it, and you can use it as like a cup.
okay.
Me and Chris, we out here.
We
ready?
out here, girl.
So
We
if I
out
ever
here.
end up in the wilderness, I know who to.
Who to call?
Yeah.
You better call 911. They'll call me. You better call them Rangers.
That shit's nasty. Like, I'm sorry, you're nasty if you want to fucking willingly drink somebody's piss. I don't care. You're nasty.
You nasty.
Yeah.
Have you ever been peed on?
That I know of, no.
Wait, have you ever peed on someone else?
No.
Are you lying?
No.
I'm just kidding.
No.
I have.
Like,
Christopher.
I want to pee on you. Piss, piss, piss.
I mean,
All right, R. Kelly, calm down.
So you
It's getting hot in
did?
here. It's hot.
You've peed on somebody?
Yeah.
Man or woman?
Both.
No, it was a man.
It was a threesome, wasn't it?
Anyway, Coco.
No.
Now,
So wait, they asked you to pee and you
well, it's
peed?
not like, again, it's not like something you just ask. Like, it's
Did you
just-
give them like showers? We want to know. Is it like a sexual thing where you like
Yeah, it's a sexual thing.
and you pee and you kegels, pee kegels,
Yeah.
and that did it? Like,
No, it's like it's kind of like a form of
I hope you
foreplay.
didn't-
Like it's not something I do all the time. I'm just saying I've done it.
I hope
I've
you
done
didn't eat
it.
asparagus that day.
Oh God, no.
If I had a penis and someone asked me to pee on them, you know, like with those fountain guns when you kind of cover it a little bit with your finger so it sprays
Oh,
everywhere.
Like,
I did that with my penis.
yes.
Oh
That's
my
what I'd do if I had a penis.
Talking to two people with no penises is so funny sometimes. It doesn't actually work like that, I don't think.
Why? If you put a finger over the tip of it, won't it go like in a V? Like, shing?
With a steady flow.
Yeah.
With a steady flow.
Push it out.
Kegels.
Are there such thing as
I'm doing
male
Kegels.
Kegels?
I'm doing Kegels right.
Put a book on
Let's
it.
all do Kegels right now.
Lifts.
Are we doing them? Are you doing it?
You be lifting books with your penis?
I have, yeah.
A book with your penis?
Yeah, you can put like a stack of books.
Was it a
and then
child's?
lift.
Was it a children's storybook? It was super
What?
light or like?
You have to have a hard dick, obviously.
Well, yeah.
Show us.
Prove it.
You simmer down, Coco.
Prove it. We don't believe you.
This is an R-rated show, not an X-rated
But
show.
how do? Okay, so you have to have a hard dick to do it, and then you don't lose that erection while you're doing it.
Right.
You got to be in some deep trance right there.
Sometimes hard-ons will go away for a while. Like I know there's times where like you're just hard for no reason. Like this thing has a mind of its own. Sometimes.
Have you ever taken a Viagra?
Yes.
How was that?
I mean, it was great, but like never again. A, I don't need it, and B, it was too much for me. I'm just like, what am I gonna do with this? I used it already. Like,
And you don't want to keep going? It's just hard and annoying.
I mean, it does get to a point where. it's
Have you
fucking
ever
annoying.
seen the scary movie where Charlie Sheen took the Viagra so his penis was so enlarged and it was like no?
That is not true. So the other thing with Viagra is like it's not. You don't just like stay hard, but you're just as soon as you're aroused, like the smallest arousal, you're just like bam. You know.
Huh. I've never been with somebody who's taken one.
I do not believe that. I feel like you've been with people who've taken them.
I
and you
just don't know.
Yeah.
Really, you think?
Yeah. I am almost sure of
Dirty.
it. I'm almost sure of it.
Dirty. That's annoying.
I mean, have you seen yourself? If you invited me over for a late night fuck, I'd be
Yeah.
like, I gotta pop this shit.
Yeah, because I need to go.
You coming
all-
over, Coco? Scissors, sisters.
You know what's so funny? It kind of reminds me, like you two talking about Viagra, though. It reminds me of that Sex in the City episode where like Samantha was like, "I want to take one and I want to know what it does." Have you guys ever taken one?
No, why
I
would
want to
take
know
one?
because I want to know what it because I'm sure it will do something to
Ask
you.
somebody else. Bianca.
She might.
I guess she
might.
probably knows somebody who has. I feel like younger people these days know everybody that has.
They're like,
something.
"Ooh, we're gonna pop a Viagra and go out tonight." Girl,
Pop a
what?
Viagra.
What, girl?
Remember how the trend was like taking tampons and soaking them in alcohol?
No.
And then they would stick them up them and it went right into your bloodstream so they would get hammered.
Yeah.
Fucking weird.
I wonder
Weird
if that-
trend.
do you think that works for an asshole?
Yes. Have you ever heard of butt chugging or boofing?
We already talked about boofing, but what's butt chugging?
What's butt chugging?
Bitch, you don't know
When
what
you
butt
stick like
chugging-
a funnel in your ass?
You never stuck a nip up your ass and fucking turned it upside down?
No.
Neither have I, but
Well, you said it like I should know. Like I should have done that already.
Hold on, you take a nip and put it in your ass?
and then you twerk upside down on the wall.
Oh, you could probably do that. Definitely have some pictures.
Next show, I'll tell you because I'm going to put that in my remembrance pad.
September.
Scooter!
Scooter!
And then at the end of the episode, it's gonna be like in loving memory of Katie.
She's so shady.
Stop it.
Oh my God, that was good, Coco. I love it.
Poor Scoot. He's going to have to do it.
You know, there's this show that, so Sunday was definitely a day on the couch. It was like raining and like, so, you know, me and Nick the Aussie were just kind of like chill on the couch. Like we cooked all day, but he found this show on Netflix called Sexy Beasts.
You're crying. Can you fix that?
I am crying now. In loving memory. In loving memory. So you should watch the show. So what they do is they put this like dating show, right? And they put everybody like in these like prosthetic masks.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and like you're supposed to like pick people based on their personalities, and then at the end
They take their mask
they
off?
take their mask off and reveal it. So
Are you
I'm not
stuck
gonna
with
say
them?
too much. We watched the entire season in one day because it was like.
I will watch that.
Yeah, it was actually, it's funny because like for me it was like, I get the concept of it and why they did it, but even still at the end, sometimes we're just like, ooh, they ain't really gonna like each other. Like now that they, like I had those
Now that they saw
feelings
each
of
other?
like, yeah, I had those feelings
Isn't
of,
that crazy?
yeah, I had those feelings of, oh, they're gonna pick each other because the chemistry is there. And then when they take their masks off,
You
there were
have to be attracted to
Yeah,
them.
there were sometimes where I was just like, ooh, I don't know if that's gonna work.
Yeah. If
So,
the physical attraction is not there,
but it was a very interesting show. Like it definitely caught my attention, and I was like watching it. Plus, like the makeup work they did on some of these masks.
Oh, I
were,
gotta
like,
see it.
Amazing. So yeah, it's brand new. It's called Sexy Beast. It's on Netflix. Check it out.
I will.
Okay. You
Have
got
you-
some first, Coco?
You know it.
Whoop.
All right. So how good do you think your sexting game is?
Sexting.
Sexting?
Yeah.
Terrible.
Scott's always like, I remember when you used to text me, and I'm like,
Or like I already got a ring.
but I love you,
bitch.
boo.
Like I
So-
don't need to do that no more. It's been like 2 years. You guys are coming up on
I know.
yeah.
Me. 2 years. What the?
This hoe.
What did he do to me? Go ahead.
Have you guys? Do you guys use emojis when you? Sex?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Are you pretty good at deciphering them?
Maybe.
Yes.
Alrighty. So.
Well, cause yeah.
The eggplant.
So that would have been too easy, so I did not include the eggplant in the segment.
Okay.
Alrighty, so I'm gonna put some emojis up. You guys have to tell me what the emojis are trying to tell you.
Okay, I'm
Okay.
excited.
First up,
Dip your stick in my honey.
The honey hole.
he wants to insert his penis into your sweet vagina.
Ooh, I like that. I like it.
But using the bread throws me off because I'm just like, well, why isn't there just
Eggplant.
The eggplant.
Use the eggplant.
yeah?
Because that's too easy, bitch.
A loaf of bread.
Yeah. Ready?
How about that purple?
Lick a taco and make you squirt.
Like that better be spot on.
Christopher, I would like to know what you think.
Oh, I feel the same way.
Okay. I'm going down on you until you come.
Same
yeah,
thing.
very, very similar.
maybe,
Yes.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Taco Tuesday.
Next up, we have.
I want to put my snake in your vag. Your flower. You want to water the flower. You want to come. You want to come in the flower.
I can't say anything. Like I'm just gonna let her have this whole segment.
It's a snake. You want the snake waters, right? Isn't
Yeah.
it? Waters the garden.
You want her to slither up in your flower.
I want to slither in your innocent bloom.
If somebody sent me that, I'd be like, boy, bye. My bloom.
Yeah, no, I want that eggplant.
I want the eggplant with the wetness. Like,
Yeah.
oh, yes.
All right. Next up, we have.
I want to lick your butthole till you fucking explode out your head.
Your mind blown. I want to, yeah.
Yeah.
Holy. It was very spot on. It was until I blow your mind.
Until you blow your mind.
See,
Yes.
we got this, girl.
Alrighty, and then of course I saved the hardest one for last.
Okay. I'm going to hit it and quit it. and then look out to make sure you don't look weird.
Yeah, I don't know that one. I'm like, that whole girl with dancing.
No, she's running. She's scooting. She's like, let me creep out of here.
Bye.
I like Katie's better, but it's someone asking for a strip tease.
Oh, I do like mine better.
Yeah, yours
She
is
wants
better.
to, admit one. I'm gonna fuck you once and
then
quit
bye.
it. Bye.
And then you looking for
And
me.
then be like looking out like, is he trying to find me?
That was good.
I like
that. Great segment on your first day back.
Yes.
We
Thanks,
appreciate you.
And we appreciate all of you for making such a amazing season 1. We have literally taken it from where we did our first podcast and
Oh
we
my
look
God.
back at it and we're like, look back at it.
You guys
look
haven't
back at
actually
it.
even seen that podcast.
That's how
yet.
bad it was.
That's how bad it was.
But it's so this podcast life is so hard and it's so much work and I don't
It
think
is.
any of us had any idea what we were getting into and it has been such a wild, crazy ride.
and we definitely,
We
you
just
know,
want to thank you all for supporting us.
I mean, we've definitely had some bumps in the road, I feel like, but we've figured a lot of things out. And like, what is like one of your favorite moments from the past 22 episodes?
2 episodes.
Yeah.
I loved it when I was sitting here with Coco's legs. And I can tell you my least favorite was 420.
See, I actually really liked 420,
I was so
but
high.
she was so high. She was. We won't do that again. Well, maybe next year.
Nope.
But
Nope. Your favorite?
it's funny. I had a lot of favorite moments, but I think my favorite moment. Oh my God, I don't fucking know.
I loved when
There's so
Jay was
many.
here too.
I love when Jay was here. Yeah, I mean that was pretty recent. But like even like, I think one of my favorite moments like is when you were coming. You came in here and you were like hot one day. Like you were just like petite beat, like you were
I was
just
heavily medicated. Is what you mean.
right. But but my favorite moments are always, when we're sitting here.
When I'm on my banter.
We're on our banter. We never know. Like we're usually here probably 20 minutes before we actually know when we're rolling. But like, so we never know when they're hitting play. And then, so like those are my favorite moments is like when we're just having our talks,
Our rant.
our rants in the beginning. But yeah, it's been an amazing 22 episodes. We started shooting these way back in January.
November is when we first started.
Is it?
Yeah. It's been almost a year.
Yeah. Okay. And we launched
But
in March.
it has
Yeah.
been, like you said, we hit a bunch of bumps in the road. And we figured out our path, and we would just want to thank you guys and thank a huge thank you to Prime 82, especially for the Clam Casino and the stuffed mushrooms.
And for giving us your space for the day.
Yes, thank you. And we will see you all again September 3rd. Have a fabulous rest of the summer.
Yes, continue watching the Olympics. Have a great rest of the
Drive
summer.
fast, make horrible choices.
We love you guys. We'll see you in the fall.
And always remember, be a hoe, not a whore.
Bye.
Bye, bitches.
Go, go!